Alright guys, so here we are, finally getting started here with our best of 5 finals. And if you guys are just joining us, this is the ESL One Battlefield 4 Winter Season Cup number 2 for the qualifications of the Cologne Offline Finals. Going to be pretty awesome stuff here. And we are going to be watching Pain versus Sponsorless going down here on our first match, which will be on Zavod. I am also BrettFX here. Will be your caster for this evening. So, as we are getting this thing started, we are going to be having WAG pushing into the buildings, pretty common on this particular map. And we are going to be seeing Pain here. Actually, well, they're actually going to be kind of taking a little bit more of an aggressive approach here on the outside of the map. Kind of liking the way that Dexterity is doing this, or I'm sorry, Sponsorless is doing this. By basically just putting everybody inside the buildings, making the bomb come to them. Really curious to see how Pain is going to be responding to this. Ooh, a little bit of a friendly nade there. Forces him on back, and he is going to be eventually taken down. Nice pickup there from 9, as now it's going to be up to Maddie to try and stop any kind of bleeding that could actually happen from this. 3 down already, though, for Pain. And as I said before, Sponsorless is going to be the team that is going to be really the wall that Pain has to climb over with, and we haven't seen Pain being able to do that in the past, and I don't know if we're going to be able to see Pain doing it here today. Now, this is a map that we have seen Dexterity really struggling on versus other teams. This is a map that we've seen go into overtimes before. We've seen this map plenty of times, not necessarily lost, but just very, very close in favor of the opponents. So they do have an opportunity here to take this down. But we shall see if they're going to be able to do it fast enough here. Because, I mean, honestly, that was a plant at 1.5 minutes. We do see Gabrielle's now pushing on in to that B site, just checking out, making sure that nobody's going to be up and alive. There are 4 players still alive here for Sponsorless, as we do have Gabrielos. I think these last couple players will be able to find him. That's a nice pickup there. 3 down now currently here for Sponsorless, but Gabrielos is the last player left up and alive, and he does eventually get taken down. That's going to be 1-0 on the board. Sponsorless able to draw out that first point in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. We saw Sponsorless being able to score points, so they have got to be loving that that position, absolutely. So we are going to be seeing Nesk now looking in for a back rage. He could actually catch out 3 of these players next to this bunker. I'm not too sure if he's going to be able to find him or not. Nice pickup there onto Spawn. This just that was ridiculously fast that he was able to kill him. Does not get the long shot there, though. Ends up faltering. We do see WAG with the bomb in hand, and 9 is also going to be giving chase to this last and final player here, looking for the defibs. And yeah, you can see the confidence right there just brimming from Sponsorless right there, as they're going in for the defibs right to the face. They really don't care. Not a whole lot of respect there from Pain Gaming, or for Pain Gaming, by Sponsorless here. As they got a pretty good feeling that they're going to be able to take this out, no problem. So WAG will be up inside the buildings, and he is going to be getting a couple of shots coming down on him. Deciding to go ahead and back on up. We do have a little bit of a back rage that was potentially going to be happening there. Maddie not able to do much of anything at all there. We're also going to be seeing 9 going around the backside onto tanks. We'll be able to take down Gabrielos. And it is looking very, very good here for a second plant. But we do see WAG getting picked up. I don't know if he was actually traded out there or if he just got straight up killed. But there are going to be a couple of players left up here for Pain. And remember, they're going to be coming in from main spawn too. As you can see, a couple of players now coming in. Maddie will be able to take down 9 as he gets the revive as well. So, you know, that bomb is not in the best of position here for Sponsorless just to kind of play around with. As we will be seeing Maddie now in control of it. And they will be able to move it across the map. Now, this map is definitely notorious for teams being able to get very, very quick plants and replants or counterplants down, because it's so freaking close. Spawnness with a really nice 2-piece there. Will be able to pick up 1 more? No, he doesn't end up going. Nesk and 9 both getting frags of their own, but Zig will be following it back up, trying to take down Nesk here. And we do see that bomb finally getting planted on. He's going to be getting chased. Nice pickup there onto 9. Can he make it a 2-piece? Looks like his teammate did get the kill assist. So fantastic job right here from Pain, as they will be able to slowly but surely mop this up, I believe. Zig, though, the last player alive. And oh, I spoke too soon. And that's going to be Mav cleaning up the last 2 players for Pain. And guess what, boys and girls? We'll be seeing another defuse going down. Nesk is going to be moving on in towards the spawn. And they are definitely going to try and get a couple of these frags right off of spawn. Wag doesn't getting picked up. Spawnness and Gabrielos both getting frags of their own. Now it's down to only 2 players alive for Sponsorless. And I really don't like that super aggressive play right there. Just because, honestly, they probably could have ended at the game right now had they played just a slightly passive than what they were. So we are going to be seeing that bomb now starting to go back just a little bit. Spawnness is going to be back up and alive here inside yellow. And we'll see if they're going to try and go back around for a little bit of a back rage. He's going to take a little bit of time doing that. You see Gabrielos now getting taken down. Spawnness will be left up alive in a very precarious situation. It is a 3-on-3 as we will be seeing spawns coming back in for both teams. And Wag taking a bit of damage there, half in the back on up. You will be seeing him now getting chased around the crate, spawning him out. Not going to be able to get that frag there. Will eventually go down. That's going to be Spawnness also going to be able to pick up a kill. Nesco able to stay alive for just a few more moments, but that's going to be wiping out a huge amount of their team right there. As we do see more revives and spawns coming back in, but Pain is starting to get a little bit more momentum underneath their belt here. And as I said before, if Sponsorless is not careful, they will be giving up some easy bomb sites. And that is exactly what they do not need to do. So we do see Maddie right now starting to spread on out, making sure he's going to be able to pick up at least 1 or 2 of these kills off of spawn. Beautiful positioning there as he does take down Nesk. And now Zig going to be coming in from the backside. Will not be able to get the headshot. I was about to say, there's no way he did not connect on that shot. Comes around the backside, tries to go in for a butt slash. Will not be able to get any assist points on that as his teammate did finish him off. But that bomb has been planted there onto that C site. We do see Spawnness back up, able to do a considerable amount of damage there to Pino, but just not enough. We did see the push eventually coming in as Maddie's going to try and clean up these players from the backside, but Mav is doing some bit of work there in the front of the building. And I think they may be able to do this. Yes, they will. They will be able to get onto the board. Nobody there from Dexterity as we do see now a 1-1 tied up all across the board. That's what I was saying, guys. This map right here is a map that we've seen them struggling before. We have seen them giving up bombs and going into overtimes quite a few times actually on this particular map, and against teams that you really wouldn't think would really have that much of an issue. So we are going to be seeing Wag now pushing in onto main. He's not going to be able to do much of anything at all. Does go down. Mav is going to be pushing back in towards the bomb. We do see spawns coming off. Probably going to be coming in over next to Pino. But honestly, either of these players is a decent choice. We do see Mav, though, going down. And there's a spawns coming in onto Pino. Wag will be shifting back down here, making sure they're not going to be coming in onto that B side. G-Re, though, with that bomb in hand, we'll see if he's going to be able to make any kind of a play here. He is kind of outrunning his cover, though. I mean, a lot of his teammates are sitting way, way, way behind. So, yeah, he's not going to be able to survive that. Does go down pretty much immediately, which is a shame, too. Really, I feel like if he would waited for his teammates, he could have, one, he could have helped out his team in that team fight. And two, obviously, you would have a lot better chances of surviving if they're not shooting necessarily at you, but at somebody else that's shooting back at them. I know it sounds kind of simple, but we do see Pino missing out on his opportunity to pick up at least one of those frags. That A site has been pushed onto, but look at this, G-Re coming back from main spawn, and this is something that you really have to focus on, is the fact that there are 2 main spawns. G-Re was not able to get that frag there. We do see the defuse possibly going down. No, Gabrielos decides to go ahead and lead that. And now he's going to be able to get onto it. Nice hit fire spray there. Gets the G18. No! No, not enough there. Pino will be able to come out on top as we do see G-Re now out from main spawn. All 5 players are up and alive as we do see basically a very, very good push coming in from Sponsorless here to finish this off. I mean, this is pretty much impossible for them to push on in. They're already going over there towards spawn. So that's going to be able to make it a 2-1 game going into round number 2 here. And Sponsorless looking basically like good old Sponsorless. I would have to say, I do think that they probably, they most likely could have ended that out at a 2-0 had they not been messing around. I don't know if they were messing around, but it didn't feel like they were playing like they should have been playing. I mean, they were pushing up extremely aggressive. I mean, I had 3 guys just pushing up into the main spawn when they really didn't have the positioning or the cover in order to make it happen. They should have had at least maybe 1 or 2 frags before they did that. But either way, they definitely did come back with a bang. They were able to get a 2-1 advantage. And we shall see if they're going to be able to continue on, or if Payne's going to be able to come up and take the win. Obviously, Payne, if they prevent Sponsorless from taking any bombs down, then they're going to be, and getting 2 of their own, they're going to be able to take the win. Of course, if we do see a 3-3, we'll tie it up. Obviously, if Sponsorless is able to get 1, and then Payne was able to get the last 2, we will see our first overtime finals match going down. And I really don't know if that'll be the case. I mean, I really do think that Payne should be able to finish this out. I mean, they are overall just better fragging. Every single one of those team fights that we saw, I mean, Payne was definitely lacking in just fragging power. Siege of Shanghai, I'm going to say that that's probably going to be a very good lock for Sponsorless. Lockers, that one can go back and forth, but most likely I'm going to be leaning towards Sponsorless. Dawnbreaker, that is an up in an air. I really don't know how that map is going to be faring. So if it does go to a Dawnbreaker, then I don't know. That could go into the favor of Payne. And then we do have Paracel Storm, which, again, I think that's going to be a Sponsorless map. So Zavod is really the best chance, I think, for Payne to try and extend this series. Maybe out to that Dawnbreaker to try and grab that second map. But I almost feel like Siege and Locker is a guaranteed lock for Sponsorless. I just feel like it is. All right, so we should be going live. Not too sure as to what we are waiting. Teams should be readying up here very soon. And there we have it. All right, so here we go, guys. We have swapped sides. We are going to be seeing Sponsorless now on the red side. And we will be seeing... Uh-oh, looks like we may have had a drop. We did. Looks like we had a drop over onto the Sponsorless side. And we will be waiting for him to join on up. I believe that was Wag who ended up dropping. So hopefully we're not going to be waiting too awful long. All right. So anyways, guys, hopefully we do not have to wait too awful long. But while we are waiting, you can head on over to play.eslgaming.com/battlefield. And while you're over there, you can sign up for our next 2 cups, which are going to be happening on the 18th and the 25th. And, of course, would appreciate you guys getting involved in as many of these cups as possible. We do have some 2v2 TDM cups, 1v1 Jets, 1v1 Tanks, 1v1 Little Birds, as well as 2v2 Chopper cups going down here in the near future. So if you guys are interested in those, absolutely sign up for them. We also have console events, so if you guys are PS4 or a Xbox One player, we do have consoles every week for you guys to play in, console cups. So definitely sign up for those. And then we are hopefully going to be getting our winter season information here pretty soon. I'm not sure if it's been posted yet or not. I probably should go and check, but that should be getting posted here pretty soon for our 10v10 and 8v8 season, which will involve a vehicle. So if you are a vehicle player and you are interested in that, definitely do check it out. So if you guys are looking for a team, or you're wanting just some general information, or you want to give some feedback, head on over to the forums, again, play.eslgaming.com/battlefield, and make sure you do get involved in the community. Let us know what you're thinking, or like I said before, if you're looking for a team, or if you're looking for a player, we do have forums set up so that you guys can find each other and link up and create your own team. So awesome, awesome, awesome stuff there. All right, so here we go. As it does look like this is going to be it. Everybody is in the server. Alrighty, Rudy. Now, as I said before, sponsorless, probably going to be going in for the building control. Almost always see them focusing on building control, putting at least 4 guys there, sending one to the south just to really flank around. I don't know if they're going to be doing it here on this this particular side, but I know that they have done it in the past quite a bit. Spain, I would imagine. I don't know. Pain is kind of funny. They do put 2 players out there onto the bomb, but I almost feel like that's a waste of players. I would rather see them going in and trying to just flush out the rest of sponsorless from the buildings and then go for the bomb itself. It's not going to do them any good to grab the bomb with 2 players. Yeah, you may win that 1-on-2 battle out there, but really what is it going to do when you have to basically run into the enemy at full force? It's just not going to be good. So it does look like we have at least 1 player that is going to be going way to the north side of the map. Actually, 2 players actually going into the north side of the map. There's the 2 there for Pain going out towards the bomb site, and then 3 going in to the building control. So we're going to be going on board right now with Mav, who should be opening this thing up. I would imagine Spawnness does get first blood. We're also going to be seeing Zig taking down one himself, but Mav will be able to pick up one. Not going to be able to get the second one though. Spawnness, like I told you guys, Spawnness is an X factor for this Pain squad. He was the X factor back when they were URAN, and he's doing the same exact thing here on Pain. He is just a playmaker. He's the guy that can bust things loose. So really happy to see him on the squad right now. As I said, I think Pain is the only squad at the moment who has the ability or the potential to take down this this sponsorless dexterity squad. Does look like Wag, though, using a suppressor. Let's go ahead and check this out. So he's using the Coyote Green Sight and the suppressor Stubby Grip on the Ace 23. Interesting. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen that being used in 5v5s. Have seen it being used in 10v10s, but definitely not seen it being used in 5v5s. And he's going to be using it for fairly decent effect so far. He is 2-0. And right now it is very hard for the opponents to actually find him. We do see that bomb now making its way over inside the map. As 9 is going to be gearing up for the push. He's going to be coming in eventually. Will take down Spawnness there. And can he pick up the second one as well? He does, and he picks up Spawnness once again. So that's going to be a 3-man wipe there, as we also going to be seeing Pain, or I'm sorry, Maddie getting picked up. And Zig and Spawnness will now have to basically stay alive long enough here for their team to do something. We do see the spawns coming back in. They are back behind the bomb itself, but 9 here doing some hoop hopping and hoopity heap hops. Not going to be staying up and alive. Will end up going down. Immediately getting revived, but is it going to be enough here for Pain as they're down to only 2 players? Wag will be the last one left for Dexterity, and he does end up falling, but not before we see that bomb going into their favor. So we are going to be seeing Sponsors going up 3-1, and that's the last bomb that we can see Pain giving away. No more. That is it. Obviously, if we do see Sponsors picking up one, it will end out the round, and it's going to be ending out the game. So Sponsors feel pretty good. They are 2 points ahead for the time being. And we do see Spawnness here just trying to fight his way out of this hornet's nest that he found himself in, and will only be able to come out with 1 kill. Nice pickup there from G-Re across map. And now we do see the push coming in for this Pain squad. They are going to be able to get control of the bomb. So as you can see, over and over and over again, the most consistent factor, has been for Sponsorless is the fact that they have taken control and kept control of the buildings. I know I sound like a broken record, but it is absolutely true. The difference right now between Sponsorless and Pain is the fact that they are going to be able to get control and keep control of those buildings. The bomb has to go through them. They have better cover. They have better concealment. They have better everything overall. They're going to be able to get better spawns off, and it's just not advantageous for you to go out to the bomb as aggressively as we're seeing Pain doing. Now, in this instance, they actually have to go out for the bomb. I mean, if they play passive here and they expect, Sponsorless to bring them the bomb, it might actually backfire in their face, and Sponsorless would just be playing very, very passive and burn down the time because they are 3 points to 1. So you do see Pino now making his way back over here. He does end up getting taken down, but his teammate coming in from the backside, that will be Mav, just for a nice little helper there, as he is not going to be able to get the revive there just yet. His teammate will be sitting down very, very low. The bomb now making its way over here towards that alpha site. Mav now having to back on up. We do see Jiri trying to poke on in, but not going to be doing it successfully just yet. Nice little side rage there. We'll be able to pick up at least one, but Maddie does go down almost immediately there to 9. Now 9 going in for the bomb in hand. We do see a couple of spawns coming out from main. But, yeah, those Pain players, they are just surrounded. That is not looking good whatsoever. Spawns are going to be coming in as well as revives. Bomb going into their favor once again. So, ladies and gentlemen, this might be it. This might be the end of the game. Although Pino is trying to decide what he wants to do here. Does he not know how to drop the bomb? If you guys don't know, you can drop the bomb. All you have to do is hit your main or your primary weapon button for, I think it's like 2 seconds. Hold it down, and you will drop the bomb. So it is possible to drop the bomb, if you guys did not know that. But now Wag is going to be with the bomb in hand, and we'll see if he's going to be able to move it anywhere at all on the map. 4 minutes and 13 seconds left on the clock, and we are going to be seeing Pain struggling here to make a comeback. They're basically going to have to get 2 bombs, 2 minutes in order to make a comeback. Now they do have the bomb set down inside mid. This is going to be up to Mav here to try and clean this up. We are down to only spawn this alive in a 1-on-2 situation. It's going to really depend on where the spawns are going to be coming in at. Jiri does go down. Nice pickup there as 9 gets picked up, but the spawns are going to be commencing here for this sponsorless squad. Nesk will be able to take down Spawn this. We do have 4 more players now back up for each team. So we do see that no squad wipe going down. And a nice little side rage right there. That's going to be Gabrielos picking up Mav, doing a considerable amount of damage to him as well. As to his teammate, rather. And that is going to be good here for Dexterity. I believe they are going to be able to push this back. We do see the bomb still trying to make its way back over towards Bravo, but that is not going to be a healthy spot for them to be in, as there are about 4 players. Oh, he's going for the defibs! No, not going to happen. 9 trying to be a little bit sneaky there. Not going to be the case. That bomb will be going into their hands, and they're probably going to be able to get the plant there onto that Bravo site. 2 minutes and 54 seconds left on the clock. Probably would have been a little bit better if Dexterity was able to burn off about another minute, but I think this is going to be doable. I really don't see, unless we see Sponsorless just completely dropping the ball, just doing something completely stupid, they should not lose this match whatsoever. We do see a defuse going down as well. That is going to happen, as that will be 9 picking up the frag there, looking in for another defib kill. Oh, I love these guys. Oh my god. 9 now going back and forth over next to Yellow. We'll be able to take down Spawn this, and that is going to be good here, as we will be seeing, I don't know what he typed in the chat there, but we will be seeing now push on to that B site. Should be able to get the plan on here as well. 9 going 19 and 8. Currently about to drop a 20 bomb here. And we are going to be seeing him now pushed all the way back here on top of this B site. Will finally end up falling, but look at the time that they are going to be burning off here. Pretty considerable amount when you look at it. And we are going to be seeing Jiri now picking up a kill of his own. But this game is basically over. I don't really see them being able to get a defuse, a plant, a successful plant, and then waiting for the bomb to reset, then get another successful plant and win the game. That's going to be one hell of a play that we'll be seeing out of this team. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, just definitely improbable. Jiri now moving the bomb across the map. We'll see if he's going to be going in for that B site or not. It'll be a lot easier for them to actually get a hold of. So we do see a plant going down. That is going to be Jiri here, trying to get a couple of frags. Has to back on up. Not going to be the... And he is just looking anywhere for any kind of a push coming in for that defuse. And it doesn't look like he is going to be able to get to it. So, yeah, that is going to be it there, guys. 34 seconds left on the clock. We will be seeing Pain losing map number 1 as Sponsorless takes it 3-1 and looked damn good doing it. Well, 3-2 if they don't go for this last one. But I mean, this is it. So congratulations there, as we will be seeing Sponsorless picking up map number 1. Now we head into, what is this going to be? We head into Siege. Again, Siege Shanghai. We've seen this map many, many times with the same Sponsorless squad. They look fantastic on it. I mean, they amazing. So I would imagine that we're probably going to be seeing a really, really good game out of Sponsorless. Most likely it will be their map. Lockers, that is going to be a map that we can see a potential for an upset. We can see a possibility there. We got 9 with a recon kit. Let's go see what he's going to be doing. But we are going to be seeing Lockers coming out, which, as I said before, is going to be a potential for not necessarily an upset, but definitely an equalizer. So, you know, it could be a map that we could see them dropping to Pain. I highly doubt that's going to be the case.
We gotta find the new bomb.
And yes, WAG, that was 3-2. Alright, so heading into this next map, Sponsorless feeling pretty good, although this is a best of 5, so, you know, honestly, Pain shouldn't be worried too awful much. They do have an opportunity here to come back once again. Would have been really nice had they have gotten Zavod. Zavod was their map pick, by the way. Zavod, Lockers, both their map picks. Siege and Dawn actually were Dexterity's picks. Again, I'm really weirded out about how many times we've seen Dawn popped up so far. I don't think I've ever seen Dawn popped up this many times in a cup ever. So I mean, it's not a bad map, it's just an interesting map, different than what teams have seen in the past. A lot of times what you normally see with a lot of Locker, Siege, and even Paracel Storm. You saw a lot of Paracel Storm going down. So it is going to be changing up. Looks like we are going to be seeing Julio entering into the to the stage here, guys. Pino, WAG, 9, Julio, and Ness. So Mav is going to be taking a seat back, and we are going to be seeing Julio coming on in, rocking the stage. Love the guy. I have gotten to meet him in both of the offline finals that I have gone to. He is a fantastic guy. I love talking to the guy. He is great, and really cool conversing with him back and forth, especially because he's about the only one other than, who was it? It was Julio and Mav are the only two that can actually speak English, or at least will speak English to me while we are there. So, yeah, it's very interesting conversations having back and forth with those guys. Really cool guys, both of them. But here we go. 48 seconds left on the clock. Second map going to be coming up. Guys, do you think that we see maybe a comeback here from Pain? I mean, Pain needs something going on. They need a miracle here just to try and keep their wits about them. But, you know, Sponsorless, they're not going to make it easy. That is absolutely for certain. As we all know, Sponsorless can be ruthless in these best-of-5 series. In the finals, we have seen many, many 3-0s going into their favor. And we'll see if this is going to be one more, as we are counting down. 13 seconds left to go on the clock. Kind of curious to see what we have coming out. Oh, we do have 9 going for a little bit of a crazy play there. Using a recon kit. Actually, Julio is most of the time the one that's going to be playing on that corner lot. And we might actually be seeing 9 playing that position. So we're going to be going on board with 9. See if he can clock any headshots here right from the start. It would be fantastic to see. Oh, he misses that out. That would have been awesome. But not going to be the case. Now, I am kind of curious, though. I would wonder if teams Would they push up in a particular area if they did hear this sniper rifle going back and forth? Because it does mean that he is going to be lacking in a close quarter style battle. So we do have a lot of smokes coming out, which could actually mean a push that will be incoming here on street side. Could also be a big feint. So far, all of Dexterity is pushed back. We do see 9 wrapping around inside mid. He's going to be looking in for that headshot. No blind fire is going to be going in there, guys, as he's just spamming right now, trying to find something. And it does look like 9 is going to be waiting with that G18, which is basically a primary. And oh, he's going to be able to find one. Is he going to be able to finally get that headshot that we've been looking for? Oh, he misses it out. Come on, round number 2. Let's go. No. He's just deciding to go ahead and run straight into an incendiary. I mean, why not? So far, we've only had 1 kill the entire game. It's already a minute and a half into it. That will be Pino getting the kill onto Spawnness. So very, very slow. There you go. Julio finally going to be able to take down Zig. But 9 here, waiting very patiently here for this person to push on in for Payne, and he does end up getting shot, so no dice there. It's going to be 2 down right now for Payne. Nesk looking to make any kind of a move, actually, right now. Will come out on top in that exchange, but has to back up because he's just so low on health. There's not really much that he could do there. We do see a 2-man push over here onto the outside, street side, actually. And that is going to be 9 coming out with a big kill there on top of Jiri. And he is going to be falling on back. Julio will be able to get the frag there onto the bomb carrier. But you can tell right now, Payne sees an opportunity here to make a move. And they are going to be able to do just that. But we do see a 2-man kill coming in from Nesk. Julio should be able to finish that off, and he does just that. So fantastic frags coming in here, as it's going to be Julio in a one-on-one battle as he comes around the corner. Not going to be finding out who threw that nade. He's like, where is that guy at? Where'd he go? And he should be able to get this plant. Oh my god, the guy with the engineer kit missed completely on his mark. He is not supposed to be shooting over his head. He's supposed to shoot right at the actual plant or the bomb site in order to lock that down. So that's not going to be the case. Julio, though, wrapping on the outside, going to be making sure that nobody's going to be coming in. Oh my god, look at this setup. This is just so nasty. Oh my god. We do have Wag here waiting right next to the doors. I like what his buddy is doing. He's just kind of baiting him right now and seeing if he is going to be able to make any kind of a push coming through. But an incendiary does come up, which will stall out any kind of a sneaky play. But we are going to be seeing bomb number 1 going into their favor. That is for certain, as nobody's going to be able to get onto the defuse fast enough there. This is actually a low-scoring game overall. We do have Ness coming up from behind. We'll be able to pick up at least 1. And at this moment right now, Payne is really, really struggling. I mean, that's kind of obvious here. We've seen some very unorthodox plays coming out right now from Sponsorless that should have actually hurt them more than anything, and they have been able to not only get a bomb site, but look fairly dominant doing it. I mean, there's really been no push over on their side of the map. I don't think the bomb has really moved past store at all this game. And we do see Nesk now pushing on in towards that semi-truck. Knight's going to be able to get a couple of players help as he does back on up. But you can see we have 1, 2 players there next to escalators. Another assist going down. They're going to be looking to close this out over here onto this B site. They need to be careful from their main spawns, as we will be seeing Payne coming back in most likely. Oh, 3 down though, as that bomb has been planted, but it's going to be all up to Jiri here. Try and make some type of play. We are going to see more and more spawns coming in on him. That is going to be keeping the pressure onto the bomb site itself. But all 5 players are up and alive right now for Sponsorless. Jiri does end up going down. Zig getting onto the plant. And this is something that we've seen Zig do quite a few times. He's just sneaking onto the plant. But you know what? Sponsorless has learned their lesson, and they are going to be able to clear that bomb off. And that's going to be a full squad wipe once more going in. Ladies and gentlemen, map number 2, round number 1. That's going to be a 2-0 for Sponsorless. And they made it look easy, guys. So now, 5-minute round, actually. Wow, 5-minute round. So fast on those rounds. Yeah, so going into round number 2 here. Look at those frags. Such a low-scoring game. like I said, I mean, that was just a very, very low-scoring game. I think I said it was a minute and a half before we had our first kill. Like what? Like that doesn't happen. That doesn't ever happen. What are we playing? Lockers? No, this is Siege of Shanghai. There's a lot more kills that usually go down a lot earlier than that on that map. But yeah, so very, very good job right here for for Sponsorless, as they're going to be taking the lead versus Pain here in this next half. Now they did have the easier half, so I do want to point that out. Pain had the harder side. That is a difficult side to actually hold on to in terms of defense. You're not going to be able to get to the bomb first. I mean, there's a lot of things that go against you on that particular side of the map. But here's their chance to redeem themselves. The problem is that they're going to have to redeem themselves with a 2-0. And that's going to be extremely difficult against this Sponsorless squad. I don't really see them being able to come out with a 2-0 victory. They may be able to get 2 bombs down, but I mean, by that time it technically would be over, because Sponsorless would be able to have their 2 bomb sites, or their 1 bomb themselves, because all they have to do is get 1 MCOM and it's game over. It's done. They're going to be finito. So that B site is going to be looking very, very promising here for this Sponsorless squad. And as I've said before, once you get a team that's ticked up in there, it's actually fairly difficult to get them down. And 9 is just famous for grabbing the bomb off of like a 3-man wipe and just bolting over there to that B site with absolutely no help whatsoever in getting it planted. We have seen that from 9 countless times on this map, over and over and over again. So I would not doubt if we saw something like that happening here today to finish off this game. Would not be a surprise whatsoever. Alright, so there's the starts. Let's see what Zig is going to be actually going in with a recon kit of his... Wow! We have 2 recon kits for Sponsorless, so they are feeling extremely aggressive here, or arrogant here, as it does look like Pino is now going to be back up. Decides to go in for a kit switch. You did see Zig trading out with one, though, so you've got to be happy about that. But it does seem like we are going to be having Sponsorless just pushing straight on in here, taking control of mid, pretty much no problem. And now Pino here is going to go ahead and make his way towards the backside of his own teammate, which is going to be carrying the bomb. So yeah, this is not looking good whatsoever. We see WAG going in here for a possible defib. I imagine it was mostly for a defib, as you can see something being typed there. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure he's not too happy about it. Gabrielos is going to be back up inside C building. As you can see, the bomb has gone down. We do have 9 set up here. He is going to be using that recon kit once again in a very forward position. Not too sure if this is the smartest thing to do here in this situation, though. He does end up getting taken down from the backside. Should have been able to pick up the kill, but not going to be the case. Zig now getting onto the defuse as they completely wipe up just about everybody there. Julio is going to be that last man alive, and we do see Zig picking up that defuse. So 8 minutes left in this game, so plenty of time for them to make a little bit of a counter push going down. But we will be seeing all of the players back up and alive for Sponsorless in order to make any kind of a push here. Gabrielos, though, getting shot from just about every different direction there. Can't really make any kind of a play. Also going to be seeing Zig getting pushed back. He is going to be the bomb carrier, so he does have a bit of a target painted on his back. He does end up going down as well. Spawnness now will be back up, as well as Jiri. And their track records have not been good this round so far. Jiri is 0-2 currently, and he does not have any kind of a defib kit whatsoever. As we do see the spawns coming back in, Gabrielos will be over here next to Crate. Zig also going to be spawning in next to Crate as well. Oh, can he get the 2-piece? He does! Will be able to pick up at least 2 of those kills. Help a little bit with his teammates. But honestly, they're really in no position to do much of anything at all. They're already pushed back into their main. We do see, it looks like Julio here with a 7-2. We'll go on board with this guy, see how well he's doing so far. Fragging top inside the server. And he is going to have to back up just for a little bit there. Nesk is also going to be pushing up, getting into that crossfire position. We do see Wag with a P90. Oh my god. Wow. They are definitely having fun with this one. That is for sure. Yeah, we do have a couple more frags coming in from the backside. Wag will be able to take a little bit here with the P90. The 50-round magazine there. And so far, he's not going to be able to find anybody just yet. More spawns are going to be coming in on him. So they should be able to make another push here in just a few moments. But he does have the bomb in hand, so he's really going to have to wait for his teammates to try and clear out a couple of these players before they make any kind of a play whatsoever. And that is going to be 6 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock, as we do see the bomb carrier getting picked up for Sponsorless. Nesk right now, he is going to be back around towards the B bomb site. Not going to be able to get any of those frags just yet. Payne, though, really struggling here to push these players outside of the map. 1 health. Nesk was down to 1 health. Finally does get taken down as Wag cleans up anybody that's going to be pushing back on in. So you do see pretty much a clear B bomb site, and GV is going to be back up. We'll see where Zig is actually at. He's going to be over here onto the backside. Spots out one coming back in. Will be able to take down Julio with the help of his teammate. So they should be able to get onto step up as well. All of the players are pretty much on the backside. We do see Gabriella's here trying to get a couple of nades on in. Ness is going to be back up as well, going around for the last couple of players here from Payne. You can see Maddie now with the potential to take down a couple of these players. Will only be able to get 1. Now it's up to Spawn this here to make the play, and 9 is actually out with his defibs, managing to finish up that kill, as Zig is going to be all the way back at main. They pretty much know this is going to be over, as the GGs are being thrown out. There's the 3-0, going on to our next map, as it is now a 2-0 in favor here of Sponsorless. We will be seeing on Locker. All right, so we are about to get started. So not looking too good here for Payne. Pretty bleak, I would have to say. That was a 3-0 on map number 2, a 3-2. Technically should have been probably a 3-1 or a 4-1. Yeah, overall, it is just not looking good here for Payne. Doesn't seem like they can get any kind of traction whatsoever. They're struggling on every facet. They're struggling on frags. They're struggling on position. They're just struggling, period. Straight up struggling. And we haven't really seen any kind of good plays, especially on Siege of Shanghai, which I'm really surprised that they did not ban that map out. I mean, that map I would have thought was a surefire ban, because, I mean, that's Sponsorless map. I mean, they have always done well on that map. They've always been able to destroy teams on that map. So, I don't know. Maybe they thought that they were going to be able to take Zavod and give up that siege map, and then they would be able to come back maybe on Dawn and take it to a game number 5. I'm not too sure as to their thought process behind that, but here we are on Lockers, and we are going to be waiting for one more player to join on in. It should be probably Mav, I would imagine. They're going to be just circulating their players out. Yes, Mav is going to be joining on in. All right, so we are going to be seeing, I believe, Yeah, Pain is going to be on the red side of the map, so we need to just go ahead and swap the players around. There we go. Now, we have seen in the past that Sponsorless didn't really like this map. They have voiced their opinion, especially Mav, many times, that they do not like this map, that they do not enjoy this map whatsoever. Just because it does come down to a very big stalemate. It comes down to, like I said before, it comes down to whoever makes the fewest amount of mistakes and who can capitalize on those mistakes when they do happen. So it is a map to where just about any team, and granted there are going to be some skill gaps there, but it is a map that we can see an Elevate or a URAN or pushing the limits, even limited edition or Yakuza, would have been able to take a map off of a really good team like Pain or like Sponsorless, just because of the way the map is designed. It does lend itself to a team that can, exploit those issues. So, Pain here probably picked this map for that very reason. They picked it most likely because they felt this was an even playing field, more of an even playing field, for them to get onto that fourth map. So we'll see if that's going to be the case here or not. But 3 seconds left to go. Probably going to be seeing a fairly standard breakout. Don't really think it's going to be too crazy. 2-3 setups probably going to be enough. Yep, that is exactly it. We're going to be seeing 2-3 split there for the blue side. Red side will be a 1-4. Pretty standard across the board for both of these teams. Nothing too crazy going out at the moment. I thought for a second maybe we were going to be seeing a fairly aggressive play here outside of the map, but not going to be the case. Gabrielis will be leading that charge, as we will be seeing Pain Gaming trying to get control as quickly as possible of that staircase, which is definitely going to be an important position to have. And it does look like Mav will be able to pick up Jiri there from the start. And they have been spotted, so they know that there's going to be at least one player setting up inside staircases, as they have spotted out Gabrielis. No, maybe they didn't, as Gabrielis making a huge play right there. You do see it opening it up. Zig does end up falling, and now we do see a push coming in from Dexterity's side, which is kind of interesting. Pino does end up going down in that situation. We also saw a two-man back rage, which did not go back into their favor, but that alpha site should absolutely be getting planted here in just a few moments. I'm not too sure if the players are not going to be able to make it in time. There's the plant that's going to be going down right now, and there's that first couple of shots that are going to be coming in. Nice play so far. It does look like Zig and Gabrielis both getting picked up with that bomb already down, and now it's going to be up to Jiri here to go huge, and he doesn't do anything at all. He ends up laying there and dying. Maddie also getting picked up. There's the back rage that's going to be coming up from Spawnness with Gabrielis in hand. We do see some more spawns. He's going to try and clean this out. All up to Pino here in a one-man show. He was able to get the defuse, which will give them a little bit more time here to try and get a repush going down. No time really for Pain to try and focus all of these players outside of the map and pick them up, but they will know that there's going to be a two-man push going down Kitchen Alley. Zig is going to be in a position here maybe to catch one out in the open, as he does get the fire spray down. So nice play there. Play kind of runs out to his death. Would have liked to have seen play a little bit more passive there, as Matty will be that last player left up to provide those spawns for his teammates. Oh my god, they're in such a bad position. The defuse will commence, and that's going to be cleaning it up. So we did see that first strike there for Pain. Looked like it might have been a possibility, but no. In the end, Sponsorless just really showed how much stronger they were in that situation, and pretty much just bulldozed their ways through. Pino was able to get that solo defuse, and even though they weren't able to get the bomb out of there, they were able to delay anything there for the Pain squad. So now we're going to be seeing a very passive game coming out from this Sponsorless squad. We are going to be seeing 9 right now. Down below looking for out this last frag here. That's going to be giving him a little bit of a chase. And we are going to be seeing Matty getting picked up by the defibs. Jiri also getting taken down. Oh my god, you gotta love those defibs as Nine showing off a little bit for the crowd. And we do see that bomb making its way back over to the other side of the map. A site will be getting planted on. We do see WAG coming in outside, though. They're going to be wrapping around, so I really like that positioning from them, as Payne may not be looking for it right now. Instead, we do see the revives coming up. Payne is going to be able to stay alive for the time being by Beepers. Oh, it does look like they are going to be getting wiped up, but you can see right there how effective that was. Two players now laying dead right next to that Beepers position. Maddie and Gabrielos will both be alive here, but that is a lot of incendiaries that they have to go through in order to come around, and Maddie will be able to pick up at least one. Nobody grabbing the bomb, though. I think that was a bit of a I don't know if it was a glitch or what, but he did not pick up the bomb after it was laid down onto the ground. Gabrielos now coming back in for the defense. This could very well be a successful plant here, as we do see a 4v2 going down. Gabrielos taking a bit of damage. We'll have to back on up. Nine now going to be making his way over here with that G18. That ain't going to be possible, as he ends up faltering there. And so now we do see that defuse finally starting to commence. And oh my god, team kills out of everywhere. Pino just going off right now. He's like, no, you shall not get in my way. Save will be back up trying to hold on to this, but not going to be the case. And while we have seen Payne putting on a considerable amount of pressure here, as opposed to what we have seen from Sponsorless, the fact that they haven't been able to hold on to it for too long is definitely telling. And just the fact that Sponsorless has been able to just really kind of bully them around once they are in their, own side of the map. And Julio does end up getting picked up. We do see now a 2-on-2 situation being set up at the moment. Spawns should be coming in here very shortly. We do see Maddie getting a couple of spawns in there. Now a 4-on-4, so just about everybody is up and alive for both teams. And Maddie will be able to pick up 9. Nice shots there from Spawnus as well, taking out WAG. Now only down to 2 players here from Sponsorless. And we have seen a lot of time going down here on the clock. Now 4 minutes and 13 seconds left. And as I said, you know, this is definitely a map that could go either way. Although I still favor Sponsorless here in terms of being able to take the win. So it does look like Payne will be able to get on top of the scoreboard for the first time in this series. But Maddie running to his death right there. We do see now the bomb location completely controlled right now for Sponsorless. And Sponsorless, I think, needs to get a little bit more serious here. I mean, they are going to be giving up this map if they don't start playing a little bit better than what they're used to playing. I mean, honestly, like right now they're playing. This is going to sound really bad, and I'll probably make some people out there in chat a little bit unhappy, but they're playing like URAN played back when URAN was with Payne. You know, Payne was with URAN, whatever. But that's what they're playing. I mean, that is classic Zerg style, just doing crazy stuff, crazy pushes, and you know, one-man army type things. I mean, that's exactly what they used to do. So Dexterity, not really known for that. They're a little bit more reserved team. They've always been one that played a little bit smarter. So they're feeling pretty confident, though. I'm sure that's probably why we are seeing them playing as they are. Just they have the confidence going in their favor, and they're kind of toying with them at the same time. But they could actually end up losing this map if they are not careful. Does look like Peanut will have to fall back. If you guys are wondering why we are not seeing any kind of a push coming out right now from this Payne squad, well, it's because they have a bomb advantage. There's no reason for them to push out. This is perfectly okay for them. They can sit here all day long and never really have to worry about going in for a push. And as you can see right now, just a big stalemate going across the board. We do see Maddie looking around for any kind of a back raise that could potentially happen. Same thing here for WAG. He is doing the exact same, actually, just waiting for any kind of a back rage to commence. Julio is going to be waiting downstairs for anybody to actually show themselves. And this is pretty much like the beginning of lockers. We're going to be waiting for anybody to make some sort of mistake. Zig is going to be the first one to fall, but we do see an assist going down. Julio's now going to be making his way downstairs. We'll be able to pick up that frag. The bomb has been exchanging hands. Maddie's still going to be alive as he ends up getting the revive as well. So that's going to be 4 alive downstairs. Wag will be the last player left up and alive, and he is going to be inside the tower. And that is basically absolutely no positioning here for him to do anything at all. If he can make it in time, though, he's going to be able to shoot him in the back. Will only be able to pick up 1. Pulls out the G18, trades with them. Beautiful job there. The bomb now back into their possession. But again, they are not anywhere near a bomb plant location. 53 seconds left on the clock. And this is, yeah. There you have it. Julio able to pick up at least one of the frags. We do see the bomb now making its way over here towards that B site. Payne actually could go in for a 2-0 on this map. And that is definitely not what we want to see here. As this is going to be Maddie now getting picked up. Pino is going to be the last one alive. Tries to do something there with the G18, but does end up going down himself. This is pretty much going to be it here. I don't really see them being able to break into it. I mean, honestly, if they do, that is going to be ridiculous. Oh my god, so far 2 players are going to be staying up and alive. Wag trying to get that last frag, not going to be the case. Does look like 9 will be getting picked up. That's a full squad wipe. So yeah, 2-0 will be going into round number 2 here, as we will be swapping sides. So Sponsorless here, dropping their first round in the deficit. And as I was saying before, you know, they're going to be giving away, you know, this map here if they're not careful. They are, like I said before, they are playing a little bit confident. I mean, obviously they are a really good team, but they need to make sure that they're not going to be doing too stupid things, as they will be making quite a few mistakes. And that's a 2-0 is a very hard situation to come back from. Alright, so now swapping sides. Sponsorless still with a 2-map advantage. We are going to be having to see Payne coming back with a 3-0 map win, or I'm sorry, a 3-map in a row win in order to take this particular match. I really don't see that going to be the case, especially on Paracel Storm. I really don't think that's going to happen on Paracel. Dawnbreaker, that was Dexterity's pick, or Sponsorless's pick, so don't know if that's going to be the case either. But we could be going into an overtime here, and not too sure if that's going to be the case, but we shall see nonetheless. 2-0 is what we need to be seeing coming out. From Sponsorless. Payne does see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, and they should be a little bit happy there, as they're probably going to be able to take this map. At the very least, we are going to be seeing, or at the very most, we are going to be seeing an overtime. Alright, we are going to be seeing... Wow. Look at this. We are seeing a very aggressive push there towards mid. And this is a very high-risk, high-reward type play. As you can see right now, 9 going ahead and putting the smokes over there towards the staircases. Nobody has found him just yet. We are going to be seeing those pushes commencing, though, as 9 will be able to get that revive onto his teammate. And he is going to be able to find one. Not going to be able to get the bomb carrier just yet. Wag, though, does finish him up. That's going to be a 3-man wipe so far. And it does look like Sponsorless taking a huge lead at the moment. 9 cleaning up that second player. That's going to be Jiri, the only one left up and alive. As more spawns are going to be coming in, but they're going to be coming in back at main to make sure that that plant does not go down. But it is going to go down on top of this alpha site. You can see right here that there's pretty much nothing there to stop them. And they are going to be having a couple of players coming back in onto this corner side of the map. And a lot of smokes are going to be coming out. We do see that angle there on top of that alpha site. Nice pickup there from Beepers. That will be Math picking up Zig. And Gabriella's going in for the revive. 5 players are going to be up and alive right now at the moment. Lots of smokes are going to be out. We do see that defuse potentially going down. And he is so far going to be able to get it. So, yeah, really good pushback coming in here from Pain as they will be able to get that very quick defuse. But, well, we are going to be seeing Sponsorless not done yet. Oh, my God. That was Julio there with a 3-man freaking wipe. And now he's going to be able to pick up a 4th as well. That's a bomb back in their favor. That is ridiculous play coming in here from Julio. And let's see if he's going to be able to do anything else, as we do see a couple more players still going to be left up and alive. Gabrielos does end up going down from the revive. Mav going to be coming in here, or coming in the back, though, rather. That's going to be all the way into main, as both of those players do end up going down. So, still, no plant is going to be going out for Dexterity here, or Sponsorless. Though the bomb is still on the other side of the map, so it does mean that there is an opportunity here for this to continue on into their favor. Ooh, 9 though, trying to get a little bit fancy there. Does end up going down. Julio now making his way all the way around to find these last couple of players. Will be able to get that frag, and it's going to be up to Zig really to make some kind of a play to come back here. We do see Julio making his way on top of the B-bomb site, which is one of the more difficult sites to actually get a hold of. If they are going to be able to get this particular bomb site, they should be able to. Had a lot easier time coming in onto the C side. Oh my God, 9 picking up 3 in a row, using the G18 to clean that up. Oh my God, I can't even talk. I'm so tired, and my head still hurts. And that was so much good of a play. I don't even know. It's a good play. Damn it. Julio now coming back in. We see the wraparound. But is it going to be enough here to clean it out? No, Julio takes down both of those players. Nobody on the diffuse just yet. And this is a circus right here, guys. I mean, honestly, this is just, like, what? 9-5 there for 9. Julio is currently 8-3. 7-5 there for Wag. I mean, it's just like, what? This is just, no. So, yeah, this is not looking good whatsoever. I think that we just had one guy suicide from the Pain squad. And, yeah, we have Julio just waiting very patiently. He's like, yeah, we're just going to chill out here, guys. We're just going to kind of, you know, kick back, relax. We're going to count the time away. There's the bomb. It's going to be back in hand. Should be able to make it down to the tunnels. Yep, he's going to be completely circumventing both of these players. And the plant will indeed go down. You can see right now, Pino looking for those players dropping. He does end up going down himself. Spawnus will be up above, stuck behind a box, though. And that bomb will end up falling there on top of that ace site. Zig will not be able to push on in there. Now it's down to a 3v1. Spawnus, the last guy alive here for this Pain squad, will end up getting completely picked up. And, yeah, that is going to be looking like a very good 2-2. As Sponsorless just coming back with a reckoning. You can see Wag right now. Set up for that nice little spawn trap. Cross shots, as Mav is also going to be doing the same. More smokes are going to be coming back out. Wag actually going to be going ahead and just pressing this advantage. He's like, you know what, we're going in for a back range, but there's nobody to back range. So that is going to be it there, guys, as we will have a 2-2 overtime coming in. 5 minutes to end out that round. And, yeah, that was a very dominant round there from Sponsorless. Nonetheless, I mean, that was a very, very, very dominant round there. And you do see that Pain Rocked back on their heels just a little bit there. 9 going 11 and 6 though. Ten and 5 there for Julio. 9 and 4 for Mav. Putting up really good numbers across the board. On the other side, definitely struggling just to get anything going in their favor. So, if you guys are just tuning in, you don't know how overtime works, well, we are going to be seeing 2 rounds, 5 minutes apiece. Obviously, each team will be able to play one side each. That's why the 2 rounds are there. 1 MCOM will be it to decide the match or the round, and then basically fastest time wins. So if we see Sponsorless getting a plant down at 3 minutes, Payne has to beat that by 2 minutes and 59 seconds or less in order to take the win. Of course, if we do see a 0-0 in overtime, we will have another set of overtime rounds, which will continue until we do have a winner. So if we have 10 overtime rounds, that is a possibility. We have seen that before. Not 10. I take that back. But we have seen, I think I've cast up to 4 overtime rounds. I think I've cast up to 4 overtime rounds or overtime sets. And yeah, it was not fun. And guess what map it was on? This one right here. Oh yeah. Okay, so we are back in the match. Let's see, we have swapped sides, so we're going to head and do that and that. All right, so let's get this thing a-rolling, boys and girls. Payne is going to have the slightly worse side of the map just to starting out initially, because they're not going to be able to get a hold of the bomb. I don't know how aggressive we're going to be seeing either of these teams playing. Payne could go for like an all-in. They could go for a 5-man push like we saw Dexterity doing. Actually, that was a really good push, by the way. And you can see how that's a high-risk, high-reward type play, because if those 2 guys had been taken out up top lane, you're going to be seeing a very, very hard push going in for that A site. So not very good there. Looks like we are going to be going no live, because these teams just love to make me wait. Oh my god. Oh, you guys got to understand. I've been casting now for 7 hours and 30 minutes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yep, does look like Payne has a drop on their side of the map, so we will be waiting for that player to join on in. But you know what? As we are waiting for him to join on up, why don't you go ahead, head on over to, or open up another tab, head on over to play.eslgaming.com/battlefield. Make sure you do sign up for our next 2 cups, which are going to be commencing on the 18th as well as the 25th. You can sign up for our vehicle cups as well, which are going to be coming up here in the future. I think on the I think they may actually be on the 25th as well, so you guys can go check those out at a later date. Make sure you get involved in the forums, as well as check us out on Twitter, ESL Battlefield, where we are going to be posting up all of our information about all of our new niceties that are going to be coming here to the site. And of course, any information that will pertain to Battlefield, ESL One, or otherwise. And if you are enjoying the content so far, you can hit that follow button down below. Definitely would appreciate that. I do apologize for my lackluster commentary today, as I said at the very beginning of the commentary. So if you guys have actually stuck with me for 7.5 hours, you deserve a pat on the back. I mean, if I could give you a hug, I would totally give you a hug. If I could give you an internet high five, I would give you an internet high five. Like, we would bro-fist it up right now. Well, that sounded terrible. But you know what I mean. Like, honestly, you were a trooper. So, if you were at the beginning, you do know that I have a headache, a really bad headache, and some muscle pain in my shoulders. So, I have to say I'm a little bit uncomfortable right now, casting this long. But I'm going to endure it. Because, that's what I do. Yeah, this is what I do. All right, so we are going to be going live. Boom! No, no, he's not in. Oh, look at that! That admin, you bastard! He did this. He's toying with me. Winner! I'm going to get you for that. You wrote live like 20 times in chat, and now he's saying no live. You can't do that to me. My heart cannot take this anymore. Oh, man. So we'll have one more restart maybe, or he'll just join in. I don't really know what the problem is with the servers. So far, we've had some pretty big issues with players not being able to join in, or just plain out, dropping. So yeah, that is definitely unfortunate. I hope that we get this fixed before next cup. That's going to be really annoying if this is going to be the norm. There for a while, especially last season, it was not this bad. But yeah, this has been horrible today. I think we had URAN. URAN, I think, dropped twice during their match, both matches actually, and we had connection issues for URAN. And then now we're having connection issues here in this game for Pain. Oh my god. Okay, we're back. Trying to chug water. Don't ever shotgun a water bottle. It doesn't work too well. No, that's not what I did. Okay, so 38 seconds left before we get started here on our potentially final set of rounds. I mean, this could be our last map. Could be our last map. Not going to say it is, but it could be. And thank you guys for all the support there in chat. You guys are awesome. I love you all. 14 seconds here before we get started. Again, I don't know if we're going to be seeing Pain do like any kind of crazy pushes or anything like that. We could, but I highly doubt that. I mean, it's really not worth it. They might as well just go ahead and play safe. Try and get as many frags initially as they possibly can, then push on it. Just the same rhetoric over and over again. Just play it safe. Mind the clock, but you don't have to get like a 2.5 minute plant. I mean, if you get a 4-minute plant, at least you get a 4-minute plant, and you get it down. So we are going to be seeing very standard breakouts from both of these teams. No aggression actually at all from Sponsorless. In fact, they're playing extremely passive in this match. Ooh, nice pickup there. This is going to be a really good opening here for Pain to actually exploit. Doesn't look like they are going to be able to make anything off of it. Zig does go down. And it does look like nobody's going to be able to do much of anything at all here. Pino is still going to be back up. We do have Spawnness up above as well. We got 3 players here from Pain are going to be set up. Not really going to be doing much of anything at all. That push is going to be brutal, though, if we do see it coming in. Maddie is the only player that's actually downstairs, so if he goes out, that is going to be really brutal if Dexterity takes advantage of that. And you can see that one-on-one fight is going to be a staring contest between these two guys as to who's going to be blinking first. And there it is, Spawnness deciding to go ahead and make that play. It does back up. Both of them actually back it up. They're like, no, I don't like the taste of that. It's like dipping a toe in the water. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. You can tell I'm getting tired here, guys. You can tell. Spawnness, though, making his push, will end up going down. Who's going to be the next player through the door? It looks like, nope, nobody's going to be going through just yet. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. So we've already gone past that really fast plant of about 2.5 minutes. We are looking at probably about a 3.5 minute to a 4-minute plant. As the fastest plant, it's probably going to go down. Pain still struggling here for any kind of really anything at all. They're pretty much just stuck, and they have to make the play. I mean, they have the bomb in hand. It's going to be up to them. Sponsorless is not going to be trying to force this issue. They've played this map many, many a times. They know exactly what is going to be the case here. So we do have Zig still trying to go back and forth. A lot of smoke's going to be coming out. We'll be able to get the revives there onto his buddy. So all the pain should be back up and alive here in just a few moments. And we'll go on board. Still nobody moving outside of the map. Let's go on board, though, right now with Pino and just see what he's going to be doing. As he's looking for... I don't know what he's doing here. That is annoying. So we're not going to go on board with Pino because he's going to make me sick. But Nine, that's the guy we're going to go on board with. He's the guy that we're going to watch. Don't you start doing it too, 9. Don't start doing it too, 9. Oh, he's starting to do it too. Oh my god, you guys are killing me. So 1 minute and 54 seconds left here, guys. 2 minutes on the clock. Nobody really getting any kills whatsoever. We have 1 kill on Pain's side of the map. 5 kills here for Dexterity's side of the map, but because of the revives, pretty much negates everything. As 9 is going to be looking out for a possible push. The thing here that you really have to be careful of is the fact that they're going to be running out of ammo here pretty soon. I mean, this has been a 5-minute round where some of these guys haven't even died yet. Mav and Julio both with no kills, no deaths whatsoever. And, oh, we do see at least 2 players maybe dead right there. That could open it up. Nope, it's going to be Zig getting picked up. And that is going to be Spawnness now taking down Mav. So this is possibly an opportunity here for a push. I don't know, 1 minute and 7 seconds left. It's getting down to crunch time. Now, obviously, if they do open this up and they do get that plant down, there's going to be no time here for Sponsorless to actually make a play or a counter play to come back. Was this a back rage? Okay, no. I was about to say, I was like, was this a... thought for a second that was a Sponsorless player. But not the case. And 43 seconds left. We are still not seeing the bomb moving past this point in the map. And this is what I was talking about before, guys. This map here can be drawn out for a very, very long time. And we do see Spawnness now coming down below. Matty looks like he may have found an opening here as he decides to go ahead and press this advantage. We'll be able to pick up Pino. The shots are going to be coming in here. Spawnness and Zig both getting frags of their own, but Spawnness does finally end up falling. We do see Gabriel's now getting taken down as well. G-Reed is going to be the last player alive, but it doesn't even matter. 8 seconds left on the clock. No time to do anything with the bomb. Even if they do make it onto the other side of the map, they're not going to be able to have time to plant it. So we are going into round number 2 of overtime, baby. And absolutely nobody has gotten a bomb down. Oh, yeah. So we're going to be swapping sides. Let's do that. Let's swap the sides. Yeah, swapping them sides. Do I work at GameStop? No, I do not work at GameStop. Never worked at GameStop. In fact, the only retail store that I've ever worked at was Lowe's. And I hated that job. Well, actually, I kind of liked the job, but I hated the people, so... Yeah. No, I work for the traffic... the street and traffic department for my city. So I work for the government, you could say. And I do just about everything, unfortunately. And I have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. And it is 9:30 right now. And I haven't even had dinner. I just want to go eat dinner. Just end the game. Just end the game. No, I'm kidding, guys. You know, seeing a map number 5 would actually be kind of cool between these two teams. As I said before, you know, Pain, they're the only team that really stands a chance of taking down this this sponsorless squad. But I mean, honestly, from what we saw in the first round of lockers, it's pretty obvious that sponsorless was basically toying with Pain, and we did see them being able to come back and just completely raffle stomp them into the ground, into a nice greasy little spot. Next to the chewed bubblegum that I spit out a little while ago. But, yeah, so, I mean, there's no question in my mind that Sponsorless is going to be able to win this series. Now, whether it be in 3 maps or, you know, 3-0 maps or 3-1 maps, you know, whatever it may be. But it's going to be close. If you don't like the commentation, dude, you can always go over to Melagini's stream. Like, that's cool. How did I become a commentator for this? I actually started commentating with Dascro. Back in Battlefield 3. On YouTube videos, no less. Yeah. That was really sucky, too. I never want to go back to that. Ever again. That was about, what, like 3 or 4 years ago? Something like that when I started? I don't know. This is something I do now. So anyways, we are here for our second overtime round. Nobody able to get a plant whatsoever. And we will see if, well, we'll see if Sponsulus is going to be able to come back. Or if Pain's going to be able to do anything. Sponsulus will be able to get control of that bomb right away. No crazy moves whatsoever going to be thrown out. And we are going to be in for the long haul here. Because we saw Pain not being able to get a bomb on that first round, most likely they're going to be playing just really defensive here, waiting for Sponsulus to try and make some kind of a play, which is definitely understandable because they are going to be having the better side to push in for them. Anyway, so there's no really reason for them to get too crazy here. It's just going to be up to Sponsulus to try and get a couple of frags down. Ooh, wait. We see a push. We see a push from Mav here. And he is going to try and come up way back behind. I don't know if he's spotted out, though. He is. He is spotted out. Jiri will be able to take him down. That was an inspired move. Unfortunately, he is spotted out and taken down. But that does pull 3 people off of the line there. So, you know, you do have that going for you. 9 is going to be coming up through, spamming through. Will be able to take down Zig as well. Fantastic play right there. And now they're going to be able to have a little bit of an opening here. Unfortunately, 9 doesn't get picked up. Nobody back behind him to try and do a little bit of damage. So we are going to be seeing, once again, another stalemate going down. More stalemates. More stalemates. Yay. I have absolutely no idea what they're saying there in chat, but it's probably along the lines of, man, I hate this map so much. And we have Pino really using the mare's leg. Oh, this is awesome. I love this. You can just see how great this is. Spawnus is going to be back up, waiting for 2 of the players actually coming in from tunnels. He hasn't been able to pick up any of these frags just yet. Does go down. That's going to be opening up the flank here. Now, if Dexterity does go in for a plant and they successfully get a plant going down, that does mean that they will win just because there was no, obviously, plant in the first round. Ooh, a little bit of a failed incendiary there. It does cause him a bit of damage, down to 2 health, but will be able to take down Mav. So Gabrielo's dodging a little bit of a bullet there, but Julio will be the last guy alive. Decided to go ahead and pull on back with the bomb, as he really knows that he's not going to be able to do much of anything at all. Wag is going to be able to spot out 1, spots out 2, he says goodbye. Jiri is going to be the last one left up with Zig. Gets a little bit of a team shot going down, but that's okay, as we do see Wag just locking it down with that G18 because he doesn't give a flip. 1 minute and 46 seconds left on the clock. That's going to be a squad wipe going down, and we are going to be seeing Sponsulus with the first plant here in overtime. On top of that, a site. All of the players from Pain look like they're going to be coming in from the outside of the map. And this is going to be a fairly difficult position to actually come in from because you do have that change in light, which is going to be hurting them quite a bit, as well as the fact that you have a lot of head glitches that we can be seeing Dexterity, or I'm sorry, Sponsulus using now. A lot of oh, what? Oh, getting that blind fire around the corner. Picks up a second one as well. 9 looking so damn good. Can he get the G18 frags? He's going to be able to pick up Maddie. Picks up the defuse as well. Oh my god, the defib to finish it off. 9 is huge right there, picking up 4 kills, making it look easy. There's another squad wipe going down. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be ending this out in a flare. Congrats to Sponsulus for once again taking this best of 5 finals, taking the qualification cup. They are so far undefeated, and they are looking so damn hot right now. So, fantastic job on to those guys. I can finally say we are done with this cup. And you know what, guys? Thank you for sticking around for the entire time. This has been a fantastic cup. Fantastic matches going back and forth. I have to say, some of the best, these cups especially, we've seen some of the best early round matches going down. Really, that slap match was a really, really good match back and forth with Uran, and then the Jedi Gaming and the CST match was really, really good as well. So really, really happy to see all of these teams coming out, and you can see the skill level of these teams definitely a lot better than what they were a season or 2 seasons ago in these particular events. So awesome to see that going down. Of course, congratulations there to sponsors. They are once again going to be your champions here of the qualification cups and securing themselves another 100 points. I believe it is 100 points each cup, so they have got to be happy about that. Make sure you guys head on over to the website play.eslgaming.com so that you can check out the website. Sign up for the next cup, which is going to be on the 18th, as well as the cup on the 25th. You can still get in, if you can get up in the semifinals, maybe even the finals, you can still qualify for the top 8 spots. It's possible. You have to believe in yourself, and you can do it. So, yeah, head on over there. Make sure you do get involved in the forums as well. Follow us on Twitch down below. Hit that follow button, as well as on Twitter, ESL Battlefield. If you want to check me out on Twitter, you can. It's at BrettFX. I post up just stuff. It may be Battlefield. It may be saying, man, I wish I had eggs this morning. I don't know. It's just going to be stuff. You can check it out on the YouTube channel. All of these videos will be posted up eventually on YouTube. YouTube.com/AaronTVH1. And, yeah, we're going to be calling it a night. Thank you guys for watching once again. Thank you to Winner and Pio. You guys are amazing admins. Would not know where we were at today if it wasn't for you guys. And, of course, all of you ladies and gentlemen out there, wonderful ladies and gentlemen, for showing up and watching. Love you all. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.